Welcome to my American History Notes Revised. I'm still talking about the foundations of religious liberty in America, and I'm looking at this from the point of view of revising it and going a little bit more deeper into some things, maybe changing some things. So I'm picking up where I left off last time. Finally, we come to the time when a lack of toleration and paranoia gripped the New England community of Salem, and what has come down to us as the Salem Witch Trials occurred. 20 people in a short matter of 4 months were executed needlessly. Plays and movies, as well as novels, have been written about this sad moment in American history in an attempt to put down all Christians and the Christian faith as being a catalyst to murder. And some of these productions in the 50s and 60s were actually anti-capitalist and anti-American, very thinly disguised reproductions of history. So the Puritans of Salem are often lumped in with the Catholic Crusaders of the Middle Ages as having a sort of blood fever in their pursuit of installing the kingdom of heaven on earth without the king present in the flesh. The Salem witch trials would make an interesting topic of independent study, but particularly the way the popular literature presented it as a way of shedding light on what the unbeliever thinks of early American Christianity. Fortunately, by God's grace, the born-again brethren did not participate in the witch hysteria and the Puritan factional fighting that led to people being executed and imprisoned based partly on the testimony of two pre-teenage girls. So I'm going to talk next about some important figures about religious history and some of the things that they put out, what they did, people like Thomas Duncan and Cotton Mather, and then go on to the Great Awakening. So I hope that I'm using this video as I'm not going to get a lot of followers. I'm just using this to kind of get my mind wrapped around what I want to add and go in deeper. The way that does that is when you say and speak what you've written, and you hear it, then it gives you a sort of you click on certain things, certain words and certain concepts, and you go, whoa, I'd like to know more about that. I'd like to study that further myself. So, and I've already done that with my world history and American history. It's amazing the things that I'm picking up and I'm studying because of people complaining, Spanish-speaking people complaining about something I said based on what I read in history books, many history books about the Spanish New Spain, about the Spanish Empire in America. I'm actually translating some documents from Spanish in some books using Google Translate so I can read them to see what's being said from the Spanish perspective. So there's a lot of things to learn, a lot of things to change. I'm looking forward to it. Thank you.